the problem is we tend to think we own ourselves. We're all going to turn our lives in. That's what basically the idea is. God created us for his glory, and one day we're going to have an account for that. And the terminology used for this is that we were bought with a price. So therefore there's a system, there's an economic system in all of this. So everything you do is either aligning with the creator's purpose for you to do it, or you're not, and you're denying the creator's purpose for you to do it, right? Just because you're saved doesn't mean that God is not paying attention to your life. Just because you're saved doesn't mean that God doesn't care what you do anymore. If anything, it's the opposite. He's more invested in you. You're usable now. You're a tool that can be used. Like you think about your tool chest. If you have a hammer who thinks it's a screwdriver, you're never going to be able to use it, right? But when the hammer figures out it's a hammer, then you're going to start using it, right? And we are not useful to God until we're born again. We're alive. We're twice born. And once we're born twice, then, all of this, he didn't do this. God didn't send Moses into Egypt and say, okay, guys, let's get together. Let's do this in Egypt, right? God had them get out of their lives, like completely out of their comfort zone, completely out of none of them had experienced freedom. This was 400 years. None of them knew what it was like before. They were all pushed completely out of their lifestyle. And then all of a sudden now, they used to be a slave to Pharaoh. Now they're a servant of God. And maybe God's even more demanding in some ways, right?